selected to address the class of 2015 for outstanding achievement. Please welcome Frank Kachmar.
Hello for the final time. Students, faculty members, friends, parents, and distinguished guests of the Amity community. We gather here today to celebrate all that the class of 2015 has accomplished, but more importantly, to establish the verses for the next chapters of our lives. As we mark our transition from child to adulthood, and from high school to college or elsewhere, I wish to leave with a tribute to the Amity class, the one entity that has been the largest part of our adolescent experience. Over the course of our Amity tenure, we have been exposed to countless activities and organizations through academic and extracurricular endeavors. Through our involvement in these, there have been many late nights, much work completed, a few shenanigans, and a lot of laughs. But I'm sure we wouldn't have it any other way, as our involvement and the strong friendships we have forged could be described as perfectly imperfect. Most importantly, though, we have been apprentices of the magnificent educators here at Amity, who have worked as farmers, toiling tirelessly and sacrificing much, all the while preparing the seeds that we will nurture. As planters, we have worked steadfastly, sowing seeds of service, because for us, this is the greatest bounty produced at harvest. As a participant and an observer, I have come to realize that collectively, we have been planting trees. Some trees that have already grown into sturdy structures, and others whose shade we will never enjoy, because we will have graduated before the intent of our initiatives reach full blossom. However, we should not be troubled that the shade of some of these trees will never comfort our skin. Rather, we would do well to take solace in the fact that the acorns we have sowed will someday yield mighty oak trees. In order for these trees to better the lives of those around us, beyond the gardens that we have grown in the Amity community, we must first rid our plots from the fungus of apathy. In order for a forest to flourish, each of its creatures must be watchful stewards. To do this, I encourage you all to remove the weeds that seek to choke the birth of your aspirations, and instead, pollinate the world with flowers of kindness. Everyone has the opportunity to fill the world with sweet nectar, rather than with bitter poison, so long as we take a stand, so long as we do not turn a blind eye and abstain from activism. We can be the generation that trades salt for sugar. Together as a class, as we move forward through the meadows of uncertainty, let us commit all of the passion we have for any issue we hold dear into action, and let us be the bees that spread the honey of progress throughout the world. In closing, to my fellow seniors, Godspeed. You are all incredibly accomplished, and I hope that we remain in contact. I can't wait to boast about how I was high school friends with the nation's premier doctors, lawyers, engineers, educators, scientists, politicians, artists, writers, entrepreneurs, and soldiers in just a few short years. Farewell, Amity. I hope that you've enjoyed my company, and I hope that all of you continue to be politically and socially driven. And I hope that as you go forth, cultivating your seeds afar and afield, that you do not forget to trim the trees of apathy. Thank you all for providing me with this immensely humbling opportunity.